Okay, so for this recipe, you will need 1 orange, 3 medium-sized carrots, a small pie pumpkin, a small sweet potato, a fresh apple, and some goji berries. And you're going to want to use the goji berries because it really is an important part. And this is my favorite brand, Hansa, and these are freeze-dried. Okay? So what you'll do is you will first juice an orange and some carrots, set it aside. Then you will take your pie pumpkin and your sweet potato, and you will boil some water. Okay, now this water is not boiled, but I just kind of want to give you an idea. You don't need much water. Okay, so you put your pieces of pie pumpkin into the water along with the sweet potato after the water's been boiled, and you turn off the heat. The idea is not to cook the pumpkin or the sweet potato. It's just to soften it a little. And the reason that we want to do that is, for some people, potatoes, especially white potatoes or sweet potatoes, can be pretty upsetting to the stomach when you eat them raw. And also it will blend better. So that's why I encourage you to first cut them up into chunks, put them in water that's been boiled but the gas turned off, and let it set for about a minute. Okay? So when you're done, you take your juicer or your Blendtec or a Vitamix, and you place the sweet potato, the pie pumpkin, along with some goji berries. Okay. Now the goji berries you also can put in the water because you want to rehydrate them. Okay. So you'll have your pie pumpkin, your sweet potato, and your goji berries in the water. You take them out, put them in your blender, and a little bit of your orange and carrot juice. This will sweeten it further, as well as the goji berries. The goji berries are packed full of nutrition, and they're sweet when they're wet, when they're hydrated. So you take your oranges and your carrots, you put it into your blender, okay, along with your spices. Now, whenever I use more than one spice, I always put the one that I'm using the most of in first. In this case, it will be cinnamon. So I will take the cinnamon, put some cinnamon in, nutmeg next, and then cloves, because cloves is what you're going to use the least of. Blend it in your high-speed blender, your Blendtec, or your Vitamix. I don't happen to have one, so I use a Warning blender. Works just as well. Blend it for about a minute or two, or until it's completely mixed up, and you will have a perfect smoothie. And what's great about it is, because you heated the sweet potato and the pie pumpkin in water, it will still be warm. And when you go to drink it warm, or actually you could use it with a spoon, it is incredibly delicious because that little bit of warmth tastes so good. The other thing that you can do with that recipe, if you don't want to use it for a smoothie, which you ought to try it for breakfast because it's great, is you can make it into a pumpkin pie or a sweet potato pie. So what you would do is, if you have a Blendtec or a Vitamix, what you can do is take a bag of 1 pound of walnuts with about half a cup of cashews, and you blend them really well into your Vitamix until you get a nice creamy consistency. If you don't have a Blendtec or a Vitamix like I do not, you can buy Artisana organic raw walnuts. Okay, it is kind of creamy. And hold on just 1 second. Sorry. So this is what it looks like, okay? And yours will look the same if you blend it. And you just pat it into your pie dish. So you would just pat it in, okay? All the way over, all to the sides. You can refrigerate it for about an hour. Okay, then you put your pie filling in, and if you want to top it off, you could use, this is so delicious, dairy-free Cool Whip. It's actually a coconut whip topping, so it's not a dairy. If you prefer to make your own, you can take coconuts with coconut milk, whip it up in your blender, and put it on top. We did this over Thanksgiving, and it was a big hit. Everyone loved it. We had the walnuts, which gave it a great crust. So, and it's very easy to do. You don't have to do a whole lot of mixing. So, your walnut crust with your pumpkin pie sweet potato filling, topped with your Cool Whip, and I'm telling you, it is the best pumpkin pie ever. We thought it was better than a regular pumpkin pie. It actually tasted better, and it was so much more nutritious. So that's what I wanted to share with you in my last video. I know this is a repeat, but I wasn't sure if I was clear on some things, and if I had all the ingredients listed in my pumpkin pie sweet potato smoothie / pie filling. Again, I want to say the reason that I'm making these videos is in honor of my dad. My dad passed away 3 years ago in January, and this is in memory of him. I like to share some of my ideas the way he shared his ideas. Okay, see you very soon. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to be showing you on my next YouTube how to make a really delicious, very Christmas looking recipe if you're entertaining, and how to make it very colorful for Christmas. So stay tuned, I hope you watch. And I have some other very exciting, unique ideas and simple ideas to be sharing with you on my YouTubes. See you soon. Bye.